Hey everybody, Rito again. What if I told you there's a training method that you can only do in Monster Rancher 2 DX? You couldn't do it in the original, and it not only allows you to do one hard drill, not 2 hard drills, but 3 hard drills and a light drill every single month, without losing lifespan. This method is known as the Magic Banana method, and due to the changes that Koei Tecmo made to Monster Rancher 2 to help balance things out a little bit, they actually kind of broke it. The first thing I need to touch on is what is a Magic Banana and how do they work? Well, Magic Bananas are an RNG item. They don't have the same effect every time you use them. They're going to have one of 3 possible effects. This is why we recommend save scumming when you're using bananas. Save scumming is the act of saving, using the item, and if you don't get the desired effect, you reload your game and try again. So I think that brings us to the question, what do the bananas actually do? Well, in the original Monster Rancher 2, they would adjust your fear and spoil as well as your form, but the big thing for them was they would adjust your lifespan, having a chance to either increase or decrease your lifespan by 1 week. This effectively allowed us to create immortal monsters, though very slowly and tediously, and Koei Tecmo did not like that, so they changed the banana. Now, instead of affecting your lifespan at all, they actually affect your stress and fatigue, to the point where they can reduce your stress by a flat 10 points. No other item in the game can do that. Sure, we have mint leaves that reduce your stress by half, but after a single heavy drill you only have 12 stress. So reducing it by half is only 6. Reducing it by 10 is a much bigger deal. So you might be thinking, if the results are random and it may or may not reduce your stress by 10, how do you know if you got the right result? Well, the easiest way is looking at your loyalty. If you get the right result, your loyalty will go up by 10. Fortunately for us, the same result that reduces your stress by 10 increases both your fear and spoil by 10, which will increase your loyalty by 10. So if your loyalty changes in any way other than increasing, you did not get the negative 10 to stress and need to load your game to try again. I know that was a lot to take in, but I need you to understand how the bananas work and what you need to do to make this method work. With all of that out of the way, we can actually get into what you need to start using this method yourself. Much like the previous no rest method, you're going to need Gemini pots. How many Gemini pots you're going to need will depend completely on your monster and whether or not they like tablets. If they like tablets, you only need 3 Gemini pots. If they are neutral to tablets, you are going to need 5, and if they dislike tablets, you are going to need 8. Once you've obtained all your Gemini pots, you're going to need to go to the shop. Here you're going to need to buy 2 nuts oils, a mint leaf, and a magic banana. A very important thing to note here is magic bananas do not appear in the shop until the year 1004. So if you haven't made it that far yet, just train a monster using one of the other methods, much like the no rest method with the nuts oil, or just use the mango method if you want to keep it on the cheap and save money. Both of those I've actually already made guides on. You can conveniently find the links to those down in the description below. Now that I'm done shilling myself, let's get back to the method. During week 1, if it is not your first week doing this and you have some residual fatigue from the previous week, you're going to want to use a nuts oil before sending your monster off to do a hard drill. Once your monster is finished with his training and you return to the farm for week 2, you're immediately going to want to save your game, because we're about to use the magic banana and we want to make sure we get the right result. After you save, go ahead and feed your monster the magic banana. Remember what I said earlier about watching their loyalty. If their loyalty increases by 10, well, congratulations, you just got the result you wanted and you should save your game. If it didn't, feel free to reload your game and try again. Once you have the desired result, go ahead and send your monster on another hard drill. And this will bring us into week 3. From here on out, the method's pretty simple. On week 3, you're going to feed your monster a nuts oil to reduce their fatigue from the 2 hard drills. Then, you're just going to send it out on another hard drill for the 3rd one this month. On week 4, it's just as easy as week 3, as you're going to use a mint leaf on your monster to get their stress down to a manageable level before sending them on a light drill. This is going to bring us back to the beginning of the month and allowing you to feed your monster. It is critical that you feed your monster tablets here, as they are the best stress reduction you can get from food. And if we're going to be pushing our monster this hard, we're going to need to reduce their stress as efficiently as possible. If you have all the Gemini pots you need in your inventory, after eating, your stress will be reduced back down to 0, but your fatigue will still be at about 27. Fortunately for us, nuts oil reduces fatigue by 28. Give your little monster a quick slathering of nuts oil and it'll be fresh as a daisy with zeros in both stats, ready to start a new month. And there you have it. You've completed your first loop of the Magic Banana method. If you like this series and want to see more like it, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite monster is. Personally, I really like Gollies. I mean, look at them. They're so majestic. But with all of that out of the way, I think it's time for you to go forth, raise some monsters, and have a beautiful day.